The 1970s were a decade of significant cultural and social changes in America. From the rise of new music genres to the emergence of classic TV shows and iconic movies like Star Wars and Jaws. The nostalgia for this era is evident in popular culture, with fashion trends and retro toys and games making a comeback. Let's take a nostalgic look back at the popular culture and trends of the 70s in America, exploring the music, fashion, television and film, and pop culture phenomena that defined the era. The music industry of the 70s was a time of immense creativity, with the popularity of established genres and the rise of some of the most iconic artists of all time. Disco music, with its upbeat rhythms and danceable beats, dominated the era, with artists such as Donna Summer, Bee Gees, and Chic leading the way. The 70s also saw the rise of legendary music festivals and concerts, including Woodstock in 1969 and the Isle of Wight Festival. The influence of music of the 70s on popular culture has been undeniable, inspiring generations of artists to come. The 70s was also a decade of experimentation in fashion, with a mix of hippie, disco, and punk styles. Popular trends of the era included bell-bottoms, platform shoes, jumpsuits, leisure suits, and maxi dresses. Hippie and disco culture influenced fashion, with bohemian styles and glitzy sequined outfits becoming popular. The emergence of punk and new wave styles, characterized by ripped clothing and leather jackets, reflected the rebellious youth culture of the late 70s. Many of these trends continue to inspire fashion designers and enthusiasts today. Classic TV shows that continue to be popular today emerged in the 70s, including Happy Days, The Brady Bunch, MASH, All in the Family, and The Jeffersons. These shows often tackled social issues and reflected the changing attitudes of society during the decade. Iconic movies of the decade like Star Wars, Jaws, The Godfather, Rocky, and Taxi Driver often reflected the social and political issues of the time, with themes of rebellion, anti-establishment sentiment, and social justice. The 70s were also marked by several pop culture phenomena that captured the imagination of the American public. Star Wars revolutionized the film industry and became a cultural phenomenon, while the pet rock became a fad and sold millions of units. Citizen band CB radio became a popular form of communication, leading to the rise of trucker culture and the use of CB slang in popular culture. The mood ring, a ring that changed color based on the wearer's body temperature, became a popular fashion accessory and a symbol of the self-discovery movement of the era. Overall, the 70s continue to hold a special place in the hearts of many Americans today, reflecting a time of bold experimentation and changing attitudes and values. In conclusion, the 1970s were a decade of significant cultural and social changes in America, and the popular culture and trends of the era continue to resonate with people today. From the emergence of new music genres and iconic artists, to the experimentation in fashion and the rise of classic TV shows and movies, the 70s left an indelible mark on popular culture that continues to inspire and influence today. Whether it's the nostalgia for disco or the influence of punk and new wave, the 70s continue to be celebrated and remembered as a decade of creativity, experimentation, and cultural significance.